What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? We are back for more Carolina Panthers franchise. It's been a minute, well over a week, so we're going to hope that we can, like I said, I'm trying to stream when I have opportunities to, so I should be able to stream on Thursday as well. We're going to stream today. I might stream 2 episodes. We'll see where we're at for time. I do have things I need to do before I go to work, so we'll see what we can do in that sense. Maybe tomorrow as well. We'll see. Tuesday and Thursday possibly could get some more stream in. Could get some more franchise in for you. But before that, let's go ahead and take a look at the D end and the running back. So Cameron Jordan, I think that my right tackle is pretty good. So we're going to disregard him. As well as Alvin Kamara, we have Luke Kuechly. We've already beaten the Saints once, so we're just gonna whatever. He's nothing. We're just gonna beat him. We're gonna win. Let's do it. Let's scout some college players. Will Grier is my possibility for quarterback next year, or for the future. Not really finding any gems. I mean, Eddie Allen maybe from Drake. But a lot of these quarterbacks look pretty sad, at least in the strong arm category. For running back, I'm not really seeing much. Wide receiver, we're pretty set, but it wouldn't hurt to have another one. Tight end, however, is a little bit more of a focus. So as you can see, I think I've scouted everybody that can be at tight end. So we'll take a look. Wide receiver, however, I am not opposed to finding a 6' plus or a 6'2", 6'4". Let's see, who's the tallest? 6'3". Oh, we got Vernon Venable at 6'4", 7th round deep threat, who's actually a 6th round talent, so we'll go for him. Let's see, we got Deshaun Capers, who's 6'6", 221 pounds, out of Syracuse, saying he should go undrafted, but I have no problem drafting him for a tight end position at 6'6". That's crazy. 6'4" in round 2. Oh, we got 6'5" and 6'4" in round 2 as well. Patrick Procell is slated to be a 3rd round pick, so if he's available, we'll go from there. Let's do Nathan Freeman. He is a 2nd round pick, and we'll do Terrell Chaney, who's a 4th round pick. And like I said, I might move some of these guys to defensive or to tight end. That's going to leave us with 9 points, and I'm just not going to go looking for anything there. Let's go ahead and hop into this training. Oh, we're not gold in the play action power O, which means that we've got to gold and solidify that. We got to perfect that. My Patriots won. I'm a huge Patriots fan, for anybody that hasn't been following the series for too long. My Patriots won on Thursday, and they don't play until next Sunday, so I'm pretty hyped about the win. I haven't sat down and watched all the highlights of all the games.
Work day, gentlemen, and you know what that means?
So I don't know all those scores. I know the Broncos won. I just watched that one before I started. My boss is a huge Broncos fan. So, oh, whoops, that's training. I just want to do the reps. Let me know if you guys want to see some different content on the channel. I mean, absolutely. I'm completely all for doing other games or other series. I mean, I'm gonna try and get into a 2K franchise here soon. Just really feeling it out for me right now is my problem. It's also finding time to fit that in, because that's taking on a whole nother series and making sure that I'm able to balance the two of Madden and 2K, doing franchises for both of those. And I know people that do more than those. Oh, we missed it. Oh, darn. I'm gonna try again. So, I mean, an apartment is kind of the focus for me right now. Once I get in an apartment, I can absolutely, without a doubt, have more than enough time to stream every day. I mean, I'll just come home and stream. I'll stream, pretty much whenever and put out content for you guys. And it's just going to make things a whole lot more fun and easy, and everyone will be happy. And Alex Arma running over people in practice. Speaking of people, Dante Jackson and Jordan Scarlett both have to have big games this next week, so we're really hoping we can take advantage of a Saints team with a quarterback who's a little distressed. So I'm hoping that Dante Jackson can move to the X Factor level, as well as Jordan Scarlett moving to the X Factor level, or going to Superstar Dev. Ian Thomas. Okay, I see you, bud. I see you. Play action, power O. Oh, we got Ian Thomas. Catch that possession, and that's the gold. And that's going to give my offensive players gold. Oh, shoot, I should have... Shoot, I should have done something. Should have upgraded my coach. Okay. I didn't see who all got upgrades, but we do get to upgrade Luke Stamey, who's been pretty quiet this season so far. Keep boosting that speed rusher. We drafted him with the thought of keeping the old schemes. We're drafting, or we're putting, okay, so he's got 60, or 55 reps. 55 reps, and he's going to be good, which should put him next game. So we'll see what he is after this game. I mean, I don't know what his stats are to this point, and actually it probably wouldn't hurt to look. Let's actually take a look at that. I'm curious, because I want to see what he's going to be. We have a lot of 80s, honestly. I'm surprised with the amount of 80s. 80 overall plus. Luke Stamey, let's take a look at your stats this season. Your rookie season, you have 6 solo tackles, 8 total, no sacks, no nut, man. You are struggling. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the depth chart. And he's already getting enough reps starting at D-tackle. But my rush D-tackle, of course, is Luke Stamey now. And then my starting D-tackle is Luke Stamey. So he's getting lots of reps. He's just not doing anything with those reps. So if he can't do anything with those, even once he gets his development, I'll probably trade him for draft picks or someone better or a different position, or I don't know. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we can pick up Dwayne Haskins. I would love to have Dwayne Haskins be the next coming of Cam Newton. That would be phenomenal. I would love that. Oh, shoot. I was going to upgrade my coach. That's what I was going to do before we started. Not appearance. Nope. Wait for it to load so that it doesn't break. Discard changes. That's what I want to do. Spend coach XP. There we go. We got 4,000. Quarterback player progression is beautiful. Only positions that I haven't are kicker, punter, and running back, wide receiver, and tight end. Now I can do all 3. I can do one of the 3. Let's see what we want to do. Positions that I need to focus on. Probably tight end and wide receiver now that we don't have Des Bryant. I'm curious. I mean, running back probably wouldn't hurt. Tight end wouldn't hurt. None of these positions would hurt. But I have both of those good. Let's do tight end, because we have to, we're using no longer Greg Olsen. All right, let's hop right into it. Who dat? It's a Monday night primetime game, which means Color Rush. So they're going to be wearing the white, and we're going to be wearing the blue. I like our Color Rush unis. So here we go. Who dat? Part 1, quote unquote, because we already played the Saints. Going up against a rookie, Marquise Walker. Anybody watches Hurricane? Mr. Hurricane, his quarterback was Marquise Walker, which I thought was funny that they gave him that name. So he's on the Saints, Marquise Walker. It's spelled a little bit differently, but I think I took a picture of it. Marquell Walker, sorry, really close. EA Sports is bringing you Madden NFL 20. We've got the Carolina Panthers going up against the Saints at Mercedes-Benz Superdome, where the Drew Brees era has left the building, and in comes the Marquell Walker era, still with Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, and Cameron Jordan, and then Marshawn Lattimore, Von Bell. A very, very good defense. And Jacoby Brissett, who tried to go to the Saints and dominate and absolutely didn't. So it's funny because normally the Saints sign Jacoby Brissett and then he just dominates and has a really, really good season. So Take a look at the intros. Look at the players. I like the graphics. They show a lot. They showcase a lot of things. There's our Panthers coming out. It's a Monday night primetime game, so why not throw in the Color Rush unis? Here's a look at your starting quarterback, number 4, Marquel Walker for the New Orleans Saints. Alvin Kamara, Zach Line. Alvin Kamara looking to dominate as well. Spencer Ware. Here's a look at the division leaders and the wild card and the hunt. We are 8-1 on the season. Bucks 7-2 in our division, looking to fight their way, but I don't foresee them beating us. Here's Latavius Murray back to return. He has 1 kick return touchdown this season. Latavius Murray, nice job. Former Oakland Raider and former Minnesota Viking. So here we go. We're going to be kicking off to Marquel Walker, who's going to get us started here. And this is Michael Pilardi to kick off. The Carolina Panthers send it away to Latavius Murray, who's going to take a knee in the end zone. And that's going to bring Marquel Walker out. I know I've said his name a bunch. Out comes Marquel Walker, number 4. Here's a look at his stats on the season. 16 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 2,400 passing yards. Very struggling season for him. Saints nowhere near playoff ready with a rookie. He has not put up numbers that are of rookie superstardom. Under center with Jared Cook to the right side at tight end. Alvin Kamara gets the first carry and gets level after a gain of 3 on the first carry. Here's a look at the Saints offense. You've got Ryan Ramczyk and Teron Armstead are the focal points of that offensive line. And you got Traquan Smith, Cameron Meredith, Alvin Kamara, Jared Cook, and Spencer Ware running back. In the gun for Walker, handoff to Kamara. Kamara brings it out down pretty close to the first down line. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. And the Panthers are very, very heavy on that man-to-man. Here we go, Walker. And it's a handoff once again, and stuffed this time. Kawan Short, Shaquem Griffin, and Shaq Thompson getting in there to stuff him at the line. Brings up a 4th and 1 on the first drive for the Saints. No luck there. We need to get Jordan Scarlett some big numbers today, so he's going to be a focal point of our offense. We're bringing it back is DeAndrew White, who runs right into Zach Line. Brings it out to the 24-yard line. Nice job, DeAndrew. Here's a look at Cam Newton on the season. 2,200 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. So interceptions-wise, not doing too great. Would like to have a little bit less, but we've still got a whole another, I think, 2 or 3 seasons that his extension is good for. So here we go. Jordan Scarlett coming out under center are the Panthers to start off. And it's a handoff. Gets a good block. Scarlett with a first down carry, called a gain of 10. So he's looking to put up about 150 yards and multiple touchdowns today. And he is going to be our focused player today. Will let me flip it? It won't. So we're going to flip it going to the left because I want to go up against people that aren't DeAndre Jordan, that linebacker, and Lattimore. Tossing it to the left. He's going to pick up the first down officially. Marcus Davenport, someone I was trying to go after earlier this season. We're going to read DeAndre Jordan. He's very difficult to play against. He's going to read the running back. We're going to hand off to Cam Newton, who's going to get wrapped up by Marshawn Lattimore. Here's a look at your Carolina Panthers offense. The offensive line, as you guys know, is one of the best in the league. And then the backs and receivers, Jordan Scarlett, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore, and company. Bryce Love going to be coming out of the backfield this time. And it's a handoff to Bryce Love. We don't get a block, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Nice job by number 93, Sheldon Rankins. Or David Onyemata, sorry. Cameron Jordan, Sheldon Rankins, and Trey Hendrickson with him. AJ Klein, Anzalone, and Demario Davis on that linebacking core. Lattimore, Von Bell, Marcus Williams, and Ronald by our defensive backs. Cam Newton coming out in the gun at the 42-yard line, brings out a 3rd and 6. He drops back. Out of the backfield is Bryce Love. And he's going to get hit hard by Demario Davis. And that's Bryce Love moving the chains. Here's Jordan Scarlett coming out of the backfield here on the right of Cam Newton. He's going to get the handoff. Get a good block. Scarlett to the outside. And Scarlett wrapped up that time by number 43, Von Bell. Or sorry, Marcus Williams, not Von Bell. Von Bell was 43 at one point. Here we go. There's the handoff to Curtis Samuel, the speedster. Makes a man miss, and he's going to get wrapped up a little awkwardly by the face mask.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And that will be a face mask on the defense. A.J. Klein moving us down to the 8-yard line. So Bryce Love is one of the looks. I'm looking to get Jordan Scarlett in the end zone. We're going to run a counter to the left. And if all goes well, I think that we're going to give Jordan Scarlett a touchdown. Counter play this time, and Jordan Scarlett in the end zone. First drive and a score for the newly attached captain, Jordan Scarlett. He gets in, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. And the kick by Graham Gano, extra point, is up and good as the Carolina Panthers in this division rivalry lead by 7. They're going to be kicking it off to Latavius Murray, who will get an opportunity to return it with 5, just about 6 minutes left in this first quarter of play. And Murray takes a knee, and that's going to bring it out to the 25-yard line. Marquell Walker and the offense are going to get another opportunity to get something going with Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas. I think Michael Thomas is hurt, though, so I don't think we have to worry about him today. I am looking for Dante Jackson to make a couple of interceptions, at least get 3, or hold the offense to under 100 rushing or 100 passing yards. Quick dump off, and that's a Cameron Meredith wrapped up by Luke Kuechly that time. Here's going to be a look at your Carolina Panthers defense, one of the best in the leagues. Michael Bennett, Kawan Short, and Luke Stanley on that D-line. Brian Burns, Luke Kuechly, Shaq Thompson, Shaquem Griffin. And then Dante Jackson, Eric Berry, Trey Boston, James Bradbury. Your defensive backs. A very, very talented defensive back core, with Eric Berry going to be looking to more than likely lead the team. I think we re-signed him for another year, though. Here we go. It's a screen pass, and he's going to dump it off to Kamara, who's going to break one and get wrapped up by Brian Burns. And we don't really run zone too much, but we're going to run a zone play here and see if we can get somebody to make a play. Dropping back, Walker all day to throw, and caught but incomplete on 3rd down. And that's going to be knocked incomplete. Traquan Smith was the intended target. Looking for a punt return for DeAndrew White. I would like him to run another one back. That would be great. Thomas Morstead to punt. And DeAndrew White will return this one. No block. And he tries to bounce it outside. Tripped up at the 24 once again. 8 yards per return for Andrew White so far this time. And right now it's just been the focus of Jordan Scarlett on offense, trying to make sure he gets his 150-plus yards, plus multiple touchdowns. Because he is our focused player this week, trying to get him to superstar dev. And eventually X Factor, of course. They're going to be sending a blitz to that right side. And as much as I want to switch it, that I will more than willingly take the blitz to the left. I saw his little thing go off. Here we go. 3rd and 7 for Cam Newton and the Panthers offense. Dropping back. Looking, feels the pressure. Cam Newton looking for a first. And he's wrapped up that time by Eli Apple. His 2nd carry, 12 yards for Cam Newton today. Looking for a counter here. Adopting John Harbaugh's playbook has been very nice. It's the counter. And can't quite get the block, but wrapped up that time by Ronald Darby, former Buffalo Bill. And for Bryce Love on the run this time. Got to mix it up, got to keep it fresh. Get the beautiful block, and Love wrapped up short of the first, only a gain of a couple. Called a 3rd and 3. We're going to play action boot right instead of left. 3rd and 3. Let's play action. He's going to sling this one. Caught by Ian Thomas. Ian Thomas makes a man miss and picks up a first down. Nice job, Ian. Coming in the place of Greg Olson and since the trade, and he's done a phenomenal job. Ian Thomas going forward, I think is going to be a very, very productive player on this team. Bouncing into the left is Scarlett, wrapped up by Alex Anzalone. That's going to pick up only a gain of 9. Or only a gain of a yard, sorry. A lot of Bryce Love. Right, okay, I guess Jordan Scarlett's a little tired. We're going to look for DK Metcalf on this one. And he's lifted by Marshawn Lattimore. No luck on that one, only back to the line of scrimmage. We're coming out in the gun for Cam Newton. Back, feels the pressure. He's going to fire that one. That's going to be DJ Moore. He's going to make a nice catch and move us down to the 11-yard line. Felt the pressure from the man on the right side. That guy, Cameron Jordan. We're going to run this one. Give me that good block. Give me that good trap block. Jordan Scarlett plowing his way forward, down close to the end zone. 1-yard line for Jordan Scarlett. We're going no huddle. I want Scarlett in the end zone. And he's going to bounce off one, get lost, tackle for a loss by Eli Apple. 2nd and goal. And they're going with aggressive tackling. Quick pitch, going to the right side. They're saying it's not going to work. So we're going to flip it to the left side as we have a little bit of a better matchup on the left side. Numbers advantage we don't quite have. But here's the toss. Scarlett bouncing down back to the 1. It's 3rd and goal. Hold on, play type. Oh, that's the end of the first. And it's that one that I want. That's the toss I want with Jordan Scarlett. Get us in for number 2. Give me that block, and Scarlett breaks in, and he's in the end zone for number 2 today. Jordan Scarlett is on his way to that superstar development. He's a star after a star-studded first rookie season, as he was Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, Running Back of the Year. Broke the single-game rushing record, has come close to the single-game rushing touchdowns record. He's done a phenomenal job for this team, and going forward, he's our franchise running back. As long as he doesn't demand multiple billion-dollar contracts. And a breakaway of Latavius Murray. Being chased by Greedy Williams. And he's knocked out of bounds by Christian Miller. Latavius Murray almost brings it back. And that's how dangerous he is, because he breaks tackles. Christian Miller had very good pursuit, but he almost brought that one back. Gave him very, very good field position. At the 19 for the Saints. He dumps it off. This is to Jared Cook. And brought down by Dante Jackson. Got to hold him to under 100 yards of total offense today. Under center, 2nd and 4 at the 13. A handoff to Kamara. Kamara bounces back, and he's wrapped up by Brian Burns. Luke Stamey was there. Didn't get much, though. Here we go. In the gun for Marquell Walker. 3rd and 5. It's a pass. He's looking. He's dumping off to Jared Cook, and he's wrapped up by Dante Jackson that time. Knocked out of bounds. Brings up a 4th and 4, and they're going to have to go for a field goal this time. Jacoby Brissett is the holder, and Will Lutz will put it up and through as the Saints put 3 points on the board, and the Panthers do a nice job, even though they did return the kickback for almost 80 yards. They did their best. Back return to Andrew White. Here we go. And he tries, brings it out to the 29. And a nice return for DeAndrew White that time. Here's Jordan Scarlett coming back out. He's got 2 touchdowns today, and he's been running all over today. He's loving it. I'm loving it. I am loving the Jordan Scarlett show that's going on today. Breaking tackles, running it in for touchdowns. He's doing a great job today, and we're going to continue with Jordan Scarlett today. I keep saying today a lot. We're going to keep him on the ground with Jordan Scarlett. Here's a motion of Jeremy Sprinkle. Handoff. Marcus Davin, or no, that's Trey Hendrickson. Spinning off that one. Wow. That's a play. They have a lot of good studs on that D-line. Trey Hendrickson, Marcus Davenport, and others. But we get a good block, and Jordan Scarlett off to the races. Jordan Scarlett puts on the burners. He's sprinting, going the distance, stiff arms, and gets knocked out of bounds. He has 117 yards already. He's going to be a little tired after that one. Going to have to bring in Elijah Holyfield. And Bryce Love coming in. Bryce Love might score a touchdown here. Handoff. And Love stuffed at the line to Mario Davis. We're going to bring out Elijah Holyfield. Evander Holyfield's son, actually. If anybody didn't know that. Elijah Holyfield. Here we go. In the end zone. Plowing his way forward. End zone touchdown for Elijah Holyfield. He's a very similar runner to Jordan Scarlett, which is why we're keeping him on the team. Him and Bryce Love. Bryce Love is our third down back. He's our receiving back. Now, Jordan Scarlett can do it all, but I'm worried about injuries. And if injuries happen, I would like to have backups to do so. So, Bryce Love, Elijah Holyfield, backing him up, coming in while he's tired. The yardage game is also a big thing for his upgrade. So, not that he needs both, but getting him 150 plus yards plus 3 touchdowns makes it a whole lot easier. Chester Lockhart coming in for somebody. Quick dump off, and that's immediately met by Dante Jackson. No gain, that brings up a 2nd and 10. In man-to-man coverage, Dante Jackson is the best that comes. The next Darrell Rivas. He plays out of his mind. Handoff. And stuff. Luke Stamey. There you go. Luke Stamey with a big stuff. Should have been doing that all year, though. Getting those block sheds and stuffing running backs and hopefully getting to quarterbacks as well. Stamey just not really a pass rusher. And a man-to-man coverage. Dante Jackson beat on that one. Got to play better man-to-man than Cameron Meredith, man. Come on, Dante. Got to play better man-to-man. In the gun, Marquell Walker drops back. He lets it loose. And Luke Kuechly, after the Jared Cook reception, brings up a 2nd and 7. Keep running that man-to-man. Here we go. Here's Marquell Walker in the gun once again. Jared Cook to his right side. He drops back. He feels the pressure a little bit. And incomplete, intended for Cameron Meredith that time. Incomplete for him, and Alvin Kamara to his left. Walker takes a snap, drops back. Lets it loose to Kamara. And Jared Cook, not Alvin Kamara. Jared Cook with the catch, moves the chains. 4 receptions for 21 yards today. Got to start blitzing a little bit better. Dante Jackson's been the main primary tackler today. And handoff, that's to Spencer Ware, who gets absolutely wrapped up by Michael Bennett. Here we go. I need a better pass rush by my defensive line. There's a little bit of pressure knocked away by Dante Jackson, intended for for 84 that time. In the gun, Marquell Walker drops back. He's looking. Feels the pressure. And caught by number 84, Cordero Patterson. Wow. Oh, it's incomplete. Still brings up a 4th down. I thought he caught that. I was like, Dante, you've got to knock that out, man. You got to go for that. I'm giving you opportunities, man. I might have to put him man-to-man. I might do it against speed. I don't know. Start at the 27-yard line for Jordan Scarlett. Going to be running power to the pistol, or power out of the pistol to the left side, not to the right side. Got to start running. We got to run away from him. Oof, wrapped up that time. Darby, tackle for a loss. Brings up 2nd and 12. Inside zone split this time is what we're going to run. We're going to try and run right up the middle for him. I'm looking for blocks, and Scarlett with a nice carry, gain of 6. 121 rushing yards today. Brings up a 3rd and 6 for Cam Newton coming out. Empty set. He drops back. Wide open. DJ Moore on the reception. Cam Newton is perfect. 5 for 5 today. He would have thrown it more if not for the fact that we have to focus on getting Jordan Scarlett carries and yards and plays. And off, we get the block. And we run right into him. Could have trucked him, but we didn't. Here we go. We're going to run a counter with Bryce Love this time. Good block. Bryce Love. And he tries to stiff arm Ronald Darby, and Ronald Darby says, I ain't having none of that. Jordan Scarlett, we're going to run to the left side this time. Well, let me flip it. Nope. So we're going to run it to the left. We get the blocks, go up against one man, and that's Von Bell wrapping him up, number 24. Jordan Scarlett, we're going to run Ravens power to the right side, except we're not. And that's going to bring up the 2-minute warning. 21-3 is the score at halftime, with 2 of those touchdowns coming from Jordan Scarlett. Oh, they really want me to score, so 2nd and 10. Bryce Love in the backfield this time. We have nobody really going deep other than Ian Thomas. Doesn't really help me. We're going to fire that one outside. That's DK Metcalf incomplete. Good coverage, Marshawn Lattimore. First incompletion of Cam Newton's day today. Coming out on 3rd and 10. Going to be looking for a receiver here. Cam Newton drops back. Lets this one loose. Metcalf with a catch. Down to the 9. DK Metcalf, one of the biggest pickups of our team, as he's got really good speed and really good strength and really good receiving ability. Back. That's Ian Thomas. Breaks one, breaks another, brings it down to the 4-yard line. Ian Thomas. Jordan Scarlett going to be running the power to the right side. As long as we get those good blocks, I think this should work. Which we try, but stuffed by A.J. Klein with a loss of 2 on the play. We're going to run a hard toss to that right side, or nope, we're going to have to flip it because they won't let me run the hard toss to the right side in the flip position that I want. So here we go. Good blocks. And that's Anzalone to wrap him up for another loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th and goal, and that's going to call upon our field goal unit. Graham Gano coming out for 3 points. Graham Gano puts it up and in. And then the kick is good. As we come to a close of this first half. Excuse me, 30 seconds left. Latavius Murray. He's brought it out once and almost made us pay. Here we go. Dante Jackson, I need you to lock up Cameron Meredith. I need you to just lock it down. I need Pick City. Alvin Kamara with a carry. Wrapped up that time by James Bradbury. I'll just stick to man-to-man because that's what we're good at. And I might have to go best on best. And that's going to end the first half. Carolina leads 24-3, a 3-score lead for Carolina as the Saints in a deficit. And Sean Payton is very patient with his rookies. He knows that Markel Walker is going to take a bit. 36 passing yards, 7 rushing yards. Got to keep him under that 100 mark for the day. Halftime report. Here's a look around the league as we play on a Monday. So the teams that we got to pay attention to. So the Bucks lost to Atlanta. And then we're playing the Saints. And the Falcons beat them, so the Falcons have a win. They're showing off the Houston Bengals game, where the Houston Texans got the win 33-14. My Pats lost to Kansas City 32-31. Not happy about that. Green Bay, who we've been slaughtering every game we played them and who we put up a 6-interception game against Aaron Rodgers, won 35-32 over Detroit. Detroit also a team that we've beaten handily in the past. But going forward, Washington, 27-21, beating the Giants. Here's a look at some of the highlights, as Jordan Scarlett has been our primary focus today. He's been running all over the Saints defense, and we've been kind of passing a little bit. Well, here's a look. That's the deep pass. That's to DK Metcalf. And we do get the chance to return, so we're going to get a chance to run the ball all over him once again. Here's the kickoff by Will Lutz. Thomas Morstead back to return to Andrew White. Shy the end zone. Brings it out. Cuts up inside. Probably could have bounced it and brings it out to the 30-yard line. The Andrew White, nice job. Averaging 26 yards per return. And we're going to look to run it. Jordan Scarlett. We're going to run this track play here, this motion track. So here's Tamuchin Hodges, or nicknamed Bucky Hodges, in motion. There's a handoff, get the good block, and Scarlett plowing his way forward down to the 39, a nice carry. He needs 15 yards. I don't see why he couldn't get 15 yards. Out of the pistol for Jordan. A handoff. Scarlett plowing his way forward down to the 50. 4 yards shy of 150 yards today. And 200 plus yards is no problem for him. He's done that plenty of times. We're going to run a read option with Cam Newton. We have to read Cameron Jordan, not DeAndre Jordan. Handoff. And wrapped up that time by Davis. Demario Davis. That's who I was thinking of. I was like, I wanted to say Deontay Davis, but Deontay Davis plays basketball. Here we go. Here's Bryce Love out of the backfield. He hasn't had too many carries today or this season. I mean, he gets some good carries, gets some good reps, but he's mostly our third down kind of receiving back. Cam Newton coming out in the gun. He feels the pressure, and he's going to get lit up, leveled by Demario Davis and Alex Anzalone. He's got 3 carries for 21 yards today. Scarlett going to run that Ravens power to the left side. Alex Armo is going to be the lead blocker. Here we go, and we don't get a good block as he is leveled, flattened by Demario Davis, a gain of 1. We're on misdirection going to the left. Here we go, run this to the right. No, run it to the left, and wrapped up after a gain of a couple. Puts up 151 yards. Still going to try and get him those 3 touchdowns. Ian Thomas might be the go-to man here. And he will be, as he's wide open. And stiff arms one-man Von Bell brings him down. But Ian Thomas goes down with an injury, which is not a good sign, because he's my number 1 tight end. Which means that Jeremy Sprinkle and Bucky Hodges are going to get lots of reps. Here's a toss to the left. Scarlett plowing his way forward, picking up a gain of, call it 6. And he has broken ribs. He's going to be out for multiple weeks. Ian Thomas with an injury. That's not good. I don't know if I have any tight ends in my practice squad to bring up during the course of the injury. That's a first down carry for Jordan Scarlett. Looking to try and get him 3 touchdowns, and then we're just going to focus on throwing it and doing what we normally do. Bryce Love bringing it down to the 3-yard line. Called a 2nd and goal. Jordan Scarlett going to be coming out. We're going to flip it. Probably not the best idea to flip, but try. Oh, they had no interest in letting that be successful. They completely and utterly numbers advantage just blitz rushed us. That was crazy. We're going to try the halfback dive right up the middle with Jordan Scarlett on 3rd down, looking for that touchdown. And he's met by Darby, who insta-tackles him, and that puts up number 29 on the carry numbers. 4th and goal and another field goal. Still short touchdown-wise, trying to get Jordan Scarlett that 3rd rushing touchdown. And until we get that 3rd rushing touchdown, we're going to keep running the ball. Maybe we'll have to pass it all the way down there and just try and run it in. Maybe we'll do that next drive. We'll try and pass the ball down to the end zone and run it in. And here's Latavius Murray bringing it to a knee in the end zone. A lot of touchbacks for Latavius Murray. We're going to come out in a zone blitz. I want some pressure. I want a sack. He hasn't been sacked today yet. Problem is that our 2 exterior pass rushers, and Alvin Kamara breaks to tackles, and he's to the 20. 10-5 touchdown. Alvin Kamara and the New Orleans Saints with a 75-yard touchdown. Watch this one more time as he just breaks it away. I don't know if they'll show the line of scrimmage. He just breaks away, and Alvin Kamara goes off. What a run by Alvin.
Let's go, D.
And they're going for 2. And it's caught by number 88. Austin Seferian-Jenkins as they get the 2-point conversion. I don't know why they went for it, but they did. Not a great start on defense as we ran a zone blitz, and they just had no interest in that. Here's Andrew White bringing it out. Tries to bounce it outside, brings it out to the 26, a yard north of where they would have been had he taken a knee. So here we go. We're going to look to pass it a little bit more. We're going to run some play action here because we've been running the heck out of the ball. See if maybe some of these play action plays work. We got one. And his first pass is intercepted by Eli Apple. And the Saints have no interest in giving up. Oh. Oh, I thought that would have gotten us the ball. Anyway, I guess there is no turnover. Here we go. They're going to run it with Alvin. It's a run with Alvin Kamara and brought down by Kawan Shorts. So 2nd and 8. I don't know if that counts against Dante Jackson. I really hope it doesn't because he hasn't really been doing anything today. He hasn't made any interceptions. He hasn't made any big plays. I mean, I don't think he will. Even if I match him up on the best. I mean, even if we go to coaching adjustments and we go, if we do man and we do best or by overall, and if we do play ball in the man-to-man situations, I mean, that's what I want to do, and that's what we're going to try, and we're going to see how that works. Dante Jackson, I need interceptions from you, my man. It's a draw play. Kamara breaks one, and he's going to get brought down, finally. Sheesh, man, they're making it tough for us today. Alvin Kamara is really starting to pose a threat. Dropping back, dumping off, and knocked away by Luke Kuechly, intended for Austin Seferian-Jenkins. Nice job, 3rd and 5. We're on a man-to-man blitz this time. Kuechly in the zone. Watch out, let's see this defense get going. I want to pick. Dante Jackson, give me some picks. Dante, you got to play that. You got to play underneath. That's a first down for him. Dante Jackson, you got to be playing these guys. You're not playing man-to-man on them. You're just playing off. I mean, maybe he's doing this on purpose, but I need some interceptions from you, Dante. You're not going to get X Factor if you don't get some interceptions. Dump off to Kamara. Wrapped up by Eric Berry. Man-to-man once again. We're looking for those interceptions. Dante Jackson, you're my guy, man. Gonna play a RPO play and intercepted by James Bradbury at the 24-yard line. So there's one pick tipped off the hands. Bryce Love, you want to carry the team all the way down? That sounds like a good idea. Bryce Love, he's going to lower his shoulder and get absolutely stuffed at the line, or at the, for that yardage. Here we go, Cam Newton, Jordan Scarlett in the backfield. He's going to motion. It's a play action, and he tucks it under. He's going to fire that one, and right to DK Metcalf. What a pass, and what a catch. So one interception for Cam Newton today, not good. Not liking the interception on the scorecard, but nothing I can do about it. Going to be moving Alex Arma as we have a 3 tight end set. Arma knows what he's doing. He's played tight end before. Arma in motion. He can be a receiver, but Cam Newton doesn't need him. If Cam Newton's going to run it, he's going to run over a man, and he's going to get wrapped up. Number 33, Hampton, leveled, run over by Cam Newton as Lattimore brings him down. The play action Luch special. I don't know what that means, but we're going to run it. With a minute left in the third. Play action. And a dump off to Arma this time. Arma to the end zone. Alex Arma, the fullback. His first career touchdown reception. Yes. After he re-signs a contract, he gets in the end zone for a touchdown. I like it. We lead by 23 points. Saints down by 3 scores. No, call it 4 scores. 3 scores if they do 2-point conversions. So Latavius Murray brings it out. Takes a knee. Running man-to-man again. I mean, I'm going to send some blitzes, but I need the picks. I need Dante Jackson to get some interceptions. And they're just dumping it off. That's Cameron Meredith getting wrapped up there by Byron Murphy. I'm just trying to find something that's going to give us a good push-off for Dante. That's a handoff. Eric Berry and looks like Vernon Butler there to stuff him after he picks up a first down. I think it's 100 passing yards, not 100 rush, or 100 total. Maybe it's 100 total. I don't know. I don't think Dante Jackson's going to get that, though. Wrapped up by James Bradbury that time. He's got 76 passing yards today already. He's turning into a really dangerous guy. We need to pick it. We need to start pressing. I need to press these corners. I need interceptions. So that's a first down. We are ranked number 1. We only have 1 takeaway today. Press. Those corners need to press. Come on, I need better corners. Come on. Got to keep them under 100. If we can't keep the team under 100, we got to keep the receivers under 100. Press again. Looking and caught by number 88. 92 yards. All right. We're going to switch it so that he's not playing the ball. He swats the ball. That's what I want. Knock the ball out. And again, we're just going to keep pressing. Keep pressing those corners. Oh, you got to knock it out, and that's 100 yards. So, no Dante Jackson today. Unfortunately, no X factor for him. And that really does suck because I know that he would be able to. Because he's not going to get 3+ interceptions in the last 8 minutes of the game. It's just not going to happen. They're just not throwing to his side of the field. And I mean, I'm trying. I mean, I'll switch it to balanced so that he's just kind of wherever, and maybe that makes a difference. I mean, I'll press these guys, but like I said, there really isn't anything I can do in the sense of forcing interceptions, and I just can't. He's 19 for 25, and he just isn't throwing it incomplete. I mean, he's a good quarterback. He's got a superstar ability. But it's just Dante Jackson just doesn't want to intercept the ball. Oh, almost had one there, but he swatted it. See, that's the problem, is that if I... Gosh, darn. That would have been a pick. I want to play the ball then. Let's do man-to-man. We're going to play press again. That's a handoff. Keekly forces the turnover on downs. And I'd be very, very, very tempted to just punt it back to them. But I would rather get one X factor out of it, or at least a superstar, and I think that Jordan Scarlett's going to do it. I'm going to try and bounce it to the outside of the left side, and that's going to be a gain of a couple. I want to get him 3 touchdowns. If we can get him 3 touchdowns, that'll help me. That'll make me feel a little bit more comfortable about getting that X factor, because I don't know if it'll glitch. That's a flag on the play, probably a face mask. You're kidding. Holding on the offense? Really? On who? Taylor Moton? You got to be better than that. Taylor Moton, come on, man. Play action rollouts. I'm going to send DK deep. So it's a play action. We're going to roll out with Cam. Might as well put it deep. And he overthrew him. I don't know why he didn't go up and jump for that, but 3rd and 14 now. Sprinkle with the catch, and we're going to punt it because I'm kind of indifferent. I would like to get 3 touchdowns, but he's got over 150 rushing yards. I think that he's good. So, Mike Pilardi to punt. Tavius Murray. Returner Greedy Williams to wrap him up. And again, we're going to be running man-to-man press. Press man-to-man. That's what we're doing. Quick dump off, and he's going to have... that's what they have to do, is dump it off. You can't throw it to the outside. Let me see if I can find another one. Press it up. I'm going to try and watch the tight end. Dante Jackson, what do you think you're doing? That's your position right there. That's where you go and make interceptions, my dude. Kuechly's going to run a screen. I'm going to sit with Kuechly. Press it again. It's not other players. It's Dante Jackson that needs to press. So hold on. I might have to start... Where is Dante? Wait. Dante Jackson's not on the field? And a user hit stick there. Jared Cook goes down with an injury. Shoulder hurt. Where's my best corner, Dante Jackson? There he is. I'm going to wrap up there. Oh, no, that's Humphrey. That wasn't Cordell Patterson. I thought that was CP. So I'm going to play off. I'm going to give him space. He can run a route. Oh, it's a run. And he's going to get wrapped up at the 2. I'm going to Sam blitz here. Of course, Dante Jackson isn't in the game. Wrapped up by Brian Burns that time. Down at the 4-yard line. Kamara under 100 rushing yards, but he still ran all over us. There's Dante Jackson. They're going to pass it. I'm going to give the receiver some space. I don't know what kind of route he's running. And they dump it off. Alvin Kamara with a catch and a touchdown. Nothing I can do there. They're going to go for 2. I mean, I'm really indifferent. They're probably going to quarterback keep it or something. And the 2-point conversion is good. This defense really struggling today because I'm really, really trying to get that X factor for Dante Jackson, but they just don't care. Oh, here comes the onside. And the kick, and fallen on by Christian Miller at the 48. So I'm a little frustrated with that, but there's really nothing I can do in that situation. As long as we get Jordan Scarlett the X Factor or the superstar ability or whatever it ends up being, I mean, I'm happy. Here's a dump off. Jeremy Sprinkle with a stiff arm. Nice job, Jeremy. Moving it down. Cam Newton with a decent passing game today. Could have been much, much, much better, but I just decided that Jordan Scarlett was the focus today. Nowhere to throw it. He's going to get wrapped up by Ronald Darby. Let's see, what time is it? It is 10:40. I have more than enough time for us to do another episode, so you guys will see another episode right after this one. Not immediately. I'm going to go get something to eat real quick and take a quick break, take a breather, and then we'll be good. We'll roll out with Cam Newton. Why not? Give me a block. Cam Newton, but he fumbles it on the 1. But that's kind of good because that means more defense, which means that we get to play more man-to-man. It means Dante Jackson gets to press up on this guy. They're going to run it, though. Oh! He threw it to him. They ran an RPO. Stop missing! Get him, jeez! Missing tackles all over, man. The defense is playing horrendously today. Cameron Meredith is killing it. I'm going to press on this guy. Press on Traquan Smith. I couldn't. It didn't let me. It's not letting me push and hold triangle. Maybe I have to restart it. So when I'm done with this episode, I'm going to go out and I'm going to restart the game. It wasn't giving me things, so I mean, I'm not going to blame the game. It's probably my horrendous play calling, but that's a run, more than likely. No. Nope, it's a dump off to Humphrey or whoever it is, Mumfrey or Mumley or I can't tell. You want to give me the name, please? Last name? Humphrey. Lonnie Humphrey, I think. 2-minute warning as they're nearing another score because I'm not really playing defense anymore, which I probably should just play defense. Just let them play. If something happens, it happens. I can't keep trying to force it. And out, quick dump off. That's to Traquan Smith. He's going to bounce it outside, pick up a game down to the 8. And here we go. We're actually going to run zone. We're going to run Tampa 2 this time because they are in the end zone, so that means all my zones are going to be covered. Going to dump off, and that's to the tight end on a fumble. Scooped up by Kuechly, and he's going to pick it up, and a nice job by Luke Kuechly in the defense to force another turnover. So, I mean, we turned it over, which wasn't a good thing, but we're going to hand it off to Jordan Scarlett. He's going to try and run to the left side and get that good block, which we do. And Jordan Scarlett to the outside, and he's going to not pick up more than a first down, but 170-plus yards today on the ground for Jordan Scarlett. Doing a nice job toting the rock. Hopefully next game will be a better job. A nice run there again, and another timeout immediately by the Saints as they know they're going to lose. As we came in and we dominated on the ground. But Dante Jackson, no luck for him. First down, that's all we got to do. We just got to run it a couple more times. And that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to hand it off to whoever happens to be in the backfield. Cameron Jordan hasn't really been a factor. Alvin Kamara was a factor. He caught a couple touchdowns. Almost 200 rushing yards. For Scarlett, we're going to run a read option here. The read man is going to get a handoff. Scarlett, and a gain of 9. Or a gain of, 6. Call it almost a gain of 6. I think a play-action play is in order. Because why not? Oh, knocked away. Incomplete by Marshawn Lattimore. Intended for Jeremy Sprinkle that time. Throwing the run. Brings up a 4th and inches. And you know what? Because we're winning and 42 seconds left, we're going to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, no. He dropped it. Should have gone for the possession catch. Tried to do the rack, and he just was like, nah, I'm going to drop it. Oh, well. They're not going to score. We've got the best defense in the league. It's just I was really worried about Dante Jackson and just wasn't making any plays. Quick dump off. Jared Cook hit hard by Eric Berry. Best they're going to get is a field goal. Dropping back, feels the pressure, fires, and incomplete. Intended for Cameron Meredith that time. We went up against an offense it's a very good offense. The Saints have a very good team. It's just our team, I was trying to play at a level that would dominate them. And we just couldn't, and that's a Jared Cook catch and run. No timeouts, and that's going to end it. So no extra points for them. 34-19 is your final score. I'm going to exit and restart it after this game, after we're done with everything. We're going to take a look at the highlights. We got the win. A little upset about the non-Dante Jackson X-Factor upgrade, which would have been great. It's very difficult to get him up there, so it more than likely will be an end-of-season thing for him, especially with the amount of interceptions he has. Unfortunately, he didn't get any this game. Got to get him some more interceptions. We both had 2 takeaways. They had more passing yards, so we didn't hold them to anything. If I would have played better defense, we would have been fine. 323 rushing yards, 190 passing yards for us. Got to do better in the takeaways department again. Like I said, when we play loose and play less focused on it is usually when we do better. Here's a look at the Panthers. Cam Newton went 108.8. He had 1 touchdown, 12 for 16, 1 interception. Rushing, 35 carries for Jordan Scarlett, 199 yards, 5.6 per carry, 2 touchdowns, no fumbles. Bryce Love, 7 for 26. Cam, 6 for 73 and a fumble. Elijah Holyfield, 1 for 5 and a touchdown. DK Metcalf, 3 for 46. Alex Arma actually had a receiving touchdown, the only receiving touchdown. No sacks were allowed. Dante Jackson, 6 solo tackles. 5 assisted by Shaq. 9 total by Dante. 3 tackles for a loss, and unfortunately no sacks this game, but 3 tackles for a loss by Brian Burns, 2 by Luke Stamey. 1 pick by James Bradbury. James Bradbury having a pretty good season as well. We'll see how he does. Maybe going forward, he could be someone that potentially turns into a star or a superstar. I know that he has good development. I really want a snack. I really hope I have something to eat. We'll see what we have. So we're going to upgrade some people here. Shaq Thompson is the highest overall man. We're going to keep boosting that pass coverage for him. That's going to make him a 71 overall in pass coverage, plus 2 man, plus 2 zone. Keep boosting that good man and zone. 61 zone and 54 man. So zone coverage, he's going to eventually become really, really good. Very Luke Kuechly-esque going forward. Bryce Love gets an upgrade up to a 74. Going to keep boosting that elusive back. Probably want to boost that receiving back a little bit more. Pass protector, Greg Little, the backup left tackle. He more than likely will become our starter soon. And then Dennis Daly is going to boost the agile blocker as well. And if I have backups that are really, really good, I mean, there's no problem in trading them, of course. Why wouldn't I trade them? Dennis Daly, the backup right tackle. So, breakout player, couldn't quite get it done. Not the game he wanted to have. They intercept passes, force fumbles, sack the quarterback. I didn't do that today, so what does that say about me? It says you're one of the best. It just means you didn't have as good of a game as you wanted. You see Jordan Scarlett? I didn't know he had that type of talent. We asked him to carry the offense this week, and he delivered. Guy's an absolute stud. He now has superstar development. He has superstar abilities. Plus 2,000 XP for Jordan Scarlett. So I think he might get to upgrade next week when we progress it. X Factor D end. He didn't even get a sack, so plus 500 XP for our entire offensive line. And the X Factor running back. And yeah, we got the win. That's all that matters. So plus 500 XP for our defensive line. Beautiful job. We do have an injury, and unfortunately, Ian Thomas is out for 5 weeks. So he'll be back for the playoffs. Actually, I think he'll be back for the end of the season, which is nice. So let's go ahead and advance it. We are 9-1 season. Moving forward, yep, so we do get to upgrade and weekly awards. Let's take a look at Jordan Scarlett as player of the week in the NFC offense. Khalil Mack with 3 sacks. Nice job for Khalil. Nice, big props to him. Last week, of course, we didn't have anything because it was our bye week. Week before that was Cam Newton and Dante Jackson. Before that was Cam Newton, James Bradbury. Before that was Jordan Scarlett. Before that, no one. Before that, no one. Before that, no one. Before that, Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly. And that's it. So, Jordan Scarlett coming out. Very big day for him. We already did view the weekly awards. So let's go ahead and upgrade Jordan Scarlett because he's an 81. He does have a skill point to spend. Overview as superstar development now. I want to look at his abilities. What does he have? He's an 83. He gets jukebox, and then he's going to get one at 90 overall, which he'll be coming up real quick. He's getting up there. Look at these stats. His stiff arm. I want a better stiff arm, so we're going to keep boosting that power back that he has. Give me more stiff arm. Nope, break tackle and trucking. That's fine too. He has 85 trucking. Got to keep boosting that stiff arm, so he's going to keep boosting the power back until he's balanced with pretty close with power back to his elusive back. Probably till it's about a 79, and then we'll boost the elusive back and continue doing that. Jordan Scarlett's going to be a stud in this league. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We play the Raiders. Raider Nation. We need to go to the black hole and play the Raiders. I think they're in the New Vegas Stadium this one. So hopefully we'll get to see that. That'll be dope. But I think we'll dominate. We're going against the Raiders, who have a very good team. I think they still have Antonio Brown in this one. Or no, they don't. Maybe they do. Let's take a look. Let's check out the Raiders real quick. Raiders have Rodney Hudson, and yes, they do have Antonio Brown. They also have Mike Daniels. Looking at quarterback, they have Derek Carr. They have Josh Jacobs at running back. They have Antonio Brown and Tyrell Williams and Hunter Renfrow at wide receiver. Tight end, they have Jeff Hireman and Dwayne Allen. Left tackle, Colton Miller, Eric Flowers, Rodney Hudson, Gabe Jackson, and Trent Brown. So their right side is pretty good. Their left side, not so much. We'll see if we can take advantage of that. Clellan Ferrell and Mike Daniels are who we have to worry about. Mike Daniels still an 85 at 31 years old. Geez. D-tackle Maurice Hurst. And then Jonathan Hankins. Left outside linebacker, Kyle Van Noy, the former New England Patriot. Brandon Marshall at middle. And then Vontez Burfict, Marquell Lee, Noah Spence at outside linebacker. Corners, Garyon Conley, Mario Sasser, who's a shutdown X-Factor corner as a rookie. Good Lord. What are his stats? Does he have a bunch of interceptions? No. He has a lot of tackles. I don't know how he's an X-Factor, but Mario Sasser is a shutdown corner. I want to look at his abilities. If he's a shutdown, means erase receivers when they enter the zone. Their coverage is tighter and interceptions more frequent on contested catches. Okay. Well, I think we're not going to be testing him too much. Jimmy Ward, Nick Nelson, Trayvon Mullen, Isaiah Johnson. Corners, or safeties, LaMarcus Joyner, and then Carl Joseph. Carl Joseph's not bad. I like Carl Joseph. And then Jonathan Abraham coming in as a one-year man. I have Marcel Aitman. Nobody super crazy there. Real quick, let me check my practice squad. See if we have any tight ends. I don't think I signed any tight ends, but if I do have anybody at tight end or maybe a wide receiver I can move to tight end, 6'3", 6'2", 6'5", it's Kerry Jackson, Robert Foster, no. So, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So since we're not gonna bench him, we can do a lot of 2 tight end sets. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I will see you guys next time. Whether you guys get an extra one, we'll see. But I'm gonna go eat, and then we'll come back and we'll stream again, and then that'll do it. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.